I'm just interested to know if anyone else feels similar on this one. Has anyone else found it seems like it's harder to connect with people since like 2020, 2021, since the pandemic? It's something I always seem to notice. Um, it just seems like people are really difficult to connect to in a mental and emotional capacity since then. And in a way, I get it because so much happened, and I think since then it's so much easier for us all to be overwhelmed with things. It feels like since we've gone back to what they call normal, a lot more people are overwhelmed with everything going on, and it's harder to connect with people because of that. Um, I'm just wondering if it's something anyone else has found. It's something that I'm considering talking about on a longer video. I am planning on doing some of those shortly, possibly podcast episodes again, we'll see. But yeah, I think like connecting and things like loneliness feel much worse these days. Um, you may have a different opinion, I don't know, but I feel like loneliness is a much bigger thing these days. And when I say loneliness, that's never a knock. I think people used to think that saying lonely meant something wrong with you or something like that, but it's really nothing to do with that. There's actually a hell of a lot more people out there that are lonely than we realize. It's not always the people you think. Doesn't mean that you're alone. You can have lots of people around you and still feel lonely because you're not connecting with them in that way, or you don't feel like you're in the right circle, or many reasons. So loneliness isn't like a negative thing against you in any way whatsoever. It happens a lot more than you think. So I'm just interested to know what people think on that. I feel like there's been a definite shift, and it is much harder to connect with people now. So yeah, just wondering what others think.